This is our Ford Ranger, and it's a good truck, but it's not a great one. And we just bought its replacement. Mickey,
bring in the rig.
10-4. This is our new Ford F-250. Today, we're going to be transforming this truck and turning it into the most badass tow rig that can tackle any challenge. We built the Supra, we built a Viper, and we spent a lot of time at the track, and now we need something proper to tow our R34 Skyline to the drag strip. Here's the plan to make this truck the ultimate tow rig. First things first, we're gonna install the most badass towing lift kit there is. And of course, we can't leave the wheels stock, so we have a fresh set of Method race wheels and Falcon tires. Once the truck looks good, we can't have it be quiet, so we'll throw on an AFE power exhaust system and an insane train horn, plus we have all new lighting for the truck. Lastly, to wrap this build up, we have 4 8-inch subwoofers going in the back and an extra surprise that you'll have to stay tuned for. To kick off this truck build, we're starting with Airlift and Readylift. To start, we've got a 2.5-inch coil spring lift kit in the front. We've also got Falcon monotube front and rear shocks going on. This kit comes with a track bar relocation bracket, so that's gonna keep all the suspension geometry where it needs to be. We've also got caster correction. So this is gonna keep all the geometry exactly where it needs to be when we're towing, which is perfect, despite giving us a 2.5-inch lift. We're also adding a Readylift steering stabilizer. We've got 2 shocks that go on the front. This is gonna really improve the steering feel and the response of this truck while keeping it more stable, which is exactly what we need for towing. What do we have for the rear, Mick?
In the back, we've got the Airlift Load Leveler 5000. This is a cool kit because it comes all pre-packaged in this bracket that mounts on your frame. Already pre-set up. All you gotta do is give it power and ground, get it plumbed up, and you're all fitted. The Airlift system is really gonna help us get this thing down the road smoothly and comfortably while we're out there.
The main purpose of this truck is gonna be for towing, and this is what we need to get this thing to tow comfortably, whether we're hitting tracks up at Laguna Seca or even further out in the country. We want something that we can drive and not worry about, and it tows perfectly, and this is gonna get us there. Let's get it on the track.
Not to mention it's gonna look cool.
First, we need to remove all of the factory equipment. This truck has a huge solid front axle, so we need to support the weight with a set of jacks. Front sway bar comes down, and then we're ready to pull the shocks.
First one's out, baby. Let's get to the second one.
This is a big truck, by the way. Holy crap. All the suspension bolts are huge.
A little more.
Oh, catch it, catch it, catch it.
What? Mine's not out yet.
It almost fell. It didn't fall, but
it didn't fall.
It didn't fall?
Hey, Ricky,
it didn't
chill
fall.
out.
It almost fell. It didn't fall though. That's what I meant to say. These front springs are way taller than the stock springs, and we need to raise the truck with a lift to get these things installed. Next up, we're gonna place the factory piece with this. This is a traction arm pickup. Let's do it. This traction arm bracket supplied by Readylift is designed to keep the OEM stability and handling geometry while lifted. This is exactly what we need for towing, which is what we will be doing with this truck. This setup will reduce axle movement, improve the alignment, and provide better control over rough terrain, making it a perfect addition for our F-250. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Ah! Done. Next up is our Falcon monotube front shocks. Let's get them on. We just finished our 2.5-inch front Readylift. Now we're gonna install our steering stabilizer by Readylift. This steering stabilizer is going to help this truck keep its composure. When a truck gets lifted, it can make the truck more prone to wandering, instability, and increased steering effort when towing, which is something we really don't want for this truck. This stabilizer paired with the Falcon shocks will not only improve the handling and control, but will also protect the steering components from wear and tear. It's definitely a crucial upgrade when building a truck. Front suspension is 100% done and dialed in. We're gonna move on to the rear. The first step to installing the rear suspension is this bracket. Once that's in, then we can assemble the airbags one by one and install them. We're also replacing the rear shocks with some fresh new Falcon monotube shocks. The last thing to do is install the air management system and get it all wired up, and we're done. Time for some gangster Method race wheels and some Falcon Wild Peaks. This is a 315 wheel bi-method race wheels. They have a machined finish with a clear coat that looks really nice. These are a 17x9 with a -12 offset, and repaired these with a Falcon Wild Peak 35 12.5 17 all-terrain tire. This is a load range E tire, which means it's going to be able to handle weight and the load of towing our vehicles to the track. I not only love the look of this setup, but I'm also excited to see how this package performs when towing.
I leave for 2 days, come back, and this thing looks amazing. The suspension looks really dope. Wheels and tires are great.
I'm not even done. The truck's already looking way
Oh,
better.
you're done?
Let's get this thing outside. We just got some fresh merch in, and I'm beyond stoked on how these things turned out. Check out the designs. We've got really good colorways going. The 8.6 on there, the writing, I love it. Here's the one with a 240 on it. Really cool. Love the writing, love the designs, and the color combos are nice. This is the Mark IV Supra. I love this design. And of course, we got the Eclipse. This is our current sweepstakes car, and this is some new stuff we got coming. I don't know if the skate decks are out yet of the FDRX7, but it looks so freaking cool. Don't forget, guys, head over to throtl.com. Anything you buy on the site is gonna get you automatic entries to win our Eclipse GSX plus a check for $20,000. So let's get back into the video. Next up for the F-250, we've got an AFE power exhaust system. This is the large bore HD 5-inch stainless steel exhaust, and we got a huge 6-inch tip. So the first thing we're gonna do is actually fire up the truck with the stock exhaust and see what that sounds like. You can't even hear it. It sounds decent. All I hear is motor. Dude, you like can't even hear the exhaust. Like you can't hear it at all.
You are right, you only hear the engine.
All right, so other than the exhaust being physically massive, I think it's gonna be pretty straightforward. Everything looks
Yeah, this is like
pretty
a
simple.
3.5 inch, right?
I don't know. It's definitely not big enough.
Bring the truck down just a bit. Jeez.
Whoa! Yeah, brother, now we're playing. Yeah.
That is some freaking Ricky style stuff right there. That's some Home Depot pipe, dog.
All right, so I think we start there and then start working.
Yeah. Alright, so the center section of a pipe is actually longer than usual because it is made for all the different types of pickup sizes. Short bed, long bed, crew cab, single cab, regular cab, it doesn't matter. So our measurement is 15 inches from the end all the way to here. So I have everything marked and it is time for me to cut it. Ah! That's our size.
Boy, we got some exhaust on here, brother.
Bring it down, turn it on.
Yeah, let's do it. Now we're talking. Sounds good.
Well, I mean, we still have the whole depth system and everything in here, so I wasn't expecting it to sound much different, but...
No, you can hear it. You can
Oh,
hear it
good.
sure.
Before we couldn't hear at all.
Couldn't
Like
hear it at all. Go
0%.
check it out. Go check it out. That sounds good.
Let's see. All right, go. Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. Before, literally, it was 0% sound coming out of it. You can feel the breeze, but there was no sound. Now we have some sound.
Yeah, no, it sounds good. It sounds
It's good. It's an improvement. It's an improvement. Let's keep going, baby. We got a lot of stuff to do still.
Next up, Ricky and I are going to be installing a quadruple train horn on the F-250. This is going to be freaking insane. Look at this kit. We've got 4 massive horns. What else
The
we
way
got,
you
Ricky?
said it, the quadruple.
Dude, it's a quadruple train horn. There's 4 train horns here.
I know, but it's just the way it sounds. It's crazy. This thing's massive.
So we've got an air tank, we've got an air compressor. This is really cool. This is a spare tire delete kit. So this is actually going to be held up by the factory spare tire little cable guy. And it's going to hold everything. The tank, the compressor, the horns, the management system for all of it. It's going to be sick.
This is a game changer because this saves me a whole lot of time of trouble of me trying to make a custom made one. So this is awesome. This is great. I love this kit.
We've got a lot of work to do, so let's get started on this. Ricky and I just finished getting the whole assembly together, and this thing looks freaking beautiful, man. Everything fits so well. Horns on the side, compressors in there. Everything's ready to go. Time to get this thing in the spare tire tunnel. Ready?
This is gonna be wild. This is heavy.
This kit is packaged extremely well and uses a spare tire cable to hold it to the truck. Since we're on a different wheel and tire package now, we will have a new spare wheel that will be kept in the trailer, so this is the perfect use of the space underneath this truck. All right, our train horns are in the F-250. Now all we have to do is wire it, and then we're live, baby. You ready?
That's it, baby. I'm ready to go.
Check this out. Ricky just finished our wiring. Our horn button is hidden right here. So you won't even really notice it's there. From sitting inside the cab, you have to know it's there to know it's there. And then like once you're sitting in it, you can't even see it. It's down there. So we've also wired it to the factory aux switch too. Should we test it?
Yeah! Yep!
Air tank is completely full. We're dialed in. We've got live air horns. We gotta get somebody. As soon as we light this thing off, everybody's gonna know we finished it, so we just need to pick our victim.
If I called Sean's name, he will come out here. If I just
he's gonna know. He's gonna know.
Nah.
Especially if you have the camera on him. We gotta hide the camera. Yeah, baby! Woo! This sounds good! Let's go, baby!
There's a Sean. Oh, he's on. We're done. Where's Ricky? Still got him, baby. Come on.
Oh, let's go! I got him! I got him!
Dude, that.
He knew it! He still fell for it!
Holy sh**.
That's so fucking ridiculous.
You held it for so fucking long, bro.
Mickey and I have a table full of Morimoto light upgrades for the F-250. This is gonna bring a ton of style and a modern touch to the truck that it really doesn't have out of the box, which is really nice.
I mean, the polarizing thing straight out of the gate is all of the tinted or smoked lenses on these things. With the gray truck, I think it's really gonna dial it in. I mean, look at this taillight. Look how much
It is not
red
it. Is
here.
not it. It is not good. It's definitely not it.
So we're gonna be changing all the lights over to these Morimoto spec units, including this massive front grille, which is really cool because this actually has 2 auto dimming daytime running lights built into it, and it's gonna complement our new headlights perfectly.
So these are Morimoto XB LED headlights. They've got 4 by LED projectors on it, which is insane. The light that comes out of this is gonna be monumentally bigger and better than the factory headlights.
Yeah, and because this is our tow vehicle, lighting is super important. To add on to those headlights, which also have 2 projectors built in as well, for the high beams, we've got these fog lights, which are plug and play, actually use a factory connector, and these are easily adjustable from the front of the bumper. We can adjust the height however we need to suit our needs while we're towing.
We've also got XB LED rear tail lights. I love the fog look on these. It's going to be a much needed upgrade for this truck, which is awesome. And we have a 3rd brake light to go with it. Of course, again, the factory truck is just white and red and it doesn't look very nice. And this is a much better looking piece.
One of the great things about getting the complete package from Morimoto is you get this whole blacked out look. And one of the things I know Quinn is looking forward to is the rectangular shape that you're going to get once the lights are in place with the DRLs on the grill.
Yeah, it's going to be sick. It's going to be so good.
And
because I think the factory lights have that kind of design in it too, but it's not as pronounced as this. And then of course you've got it going across the top of the grill, so you're gonna get almost like a big lightning square look out of the front of the truck, which is gonna be awesome.
And the smoke lenses are gonna take some of the color out of the reds and oranges that we're seeing on the truck. It's gonna look awesome and all tied together when it's all done.
All right, let's get all this on the truck, baby. I like that. It makes the paint look brighter. Like it brings the color out. It takes the red away from the taillight. Looks sick. Let's turn them on. Yeah, boy.
They're way brighter than the factory lights. We had halogen lights in this truck before, so this LED upgrade is a huge bonus. Look at how bright these reverse lights are. It's like blinding. So much brighter.
Now it is time to install our 3rd brake light.
It's Quinn show. Hey, hold on. I'm the old guy around here. Let me put down the old man track. That's what's up.
Next up, we're gonna take care of the grill and our headlights. Let's go, dude. Headlights look sick, dude. I can't wait to see them on, but first we gotta put this grill on. Vicky's already ready. Before we show you guys the final result of the headlights and the new grill, we gotta replace the fog lights first, because I wanna see the whole front end completely done. What? Ooh, some LED fogs.
Dude,
look at that.
Nice.
Look at the comparison right there.
Wow.
That's really nice. That doesn't even look like a light.
I know, doesn't.
That's sick. So when we set this up, we didn't test anything, so we're gonna cross our fingers and hope it works. It is a pretty plug and play kit, so I don't think we have gotten anything wrong, but let's try it out. You ready? Running lights.
Hey! Oh, the headlight sequence is sick.
Fog lights.
Yep, they're yellow. Turn signal. See the high beam. Woo! So our low beams are the top. It's actually all of them, and then when you hit the high beam, it kicks these ones up a notch.
Oh my God, that's a lot of lights, dude. Man, those are freaking bright. I think it looks really cool. This thing could be a 2024 now.
Yeah, it's very modern.
Yeah, 100%. So we haven't scared Evan with the train horn yet. He doesn't know we got it working. He doesn't know we've tested it. I don't know.
So. Ridiculous! I almost dropped my coffee. Oh I'm like here like this, like I just sacrificed my hearing so you guys can have a good laugh.
You totally got me too. I was like, oh, what do we got to do with this now?
Next up, we have a set of fender flares going on the truck. Our wheel and tire package is a little bit strong, and we've got some big offsets. We got these guys.
These are some over flares from RedRock. We're gonna go ahead and toss them on to keep dirt and debris off the side of our nice paint job while we're on the road, trailering wherever we're going. So Quint, let's get these things on the truck. You're gonna look sick.
Let's do it. I'm super excited. I love the hardware look on these, and they're completely removable. We're not drilling into the bed or to the fenders with these kits, which is awesome. Let's get these things on. For not having any external hardware, these things are freaking on there, man. Like, they are not going anywhere, which is really cool. They're all fastened on the inside of the fender liner, which is really nice. We can pull these off and it doesn't look like we drilled a bunch of holes in it, because we didn't. All four flares are on the truck. This thing is looking sick. Let's keep going, baby.
It is time for my favorite part of the build, which is gonna be the sound system for it. PRV sent us all their 2025 products, and I can't wait to show you guys, so check this out. We have the PRV RS series, which is all their new line for 2025. We have 8-inch subwoofers, and then we have a 3200 watt RMS amplifier, so let me show you in detail. Check this out. This amplifier is strictly made for bass only, and this thing looks amazing. It has a bunch of crossover features that you'll be able to tune your bass to the max. And then we also have beautiful carbon fiber 8-inch subwoofer, and this thing looks massive. Look at this, look at this magnet. It looks insane. This thing is gonna make the truck look amazing. And to be able to make this thing work with a stock head unit on the vehicle, we have our LC2i, which is something you use so you can be able to transfer the signal from the stock stereo into this, and this will make it so it can come out as an RCA cable, which you'll be able to communicate with the amplifier. From here to go to the bass, and we are gonna be putting the bass in this box. We have a porta box that will hold all 8-inch subwoofer, and it's gonna be sitting underneath the rear seat, and it's gonna make Quint's butt jiggle.
We've got jigglers! Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
All right, one of the things that has to happen is this compartment box has to come out so our box will be able to fit in here. So we have 4 nuts to take off. All right, seats out. It's time for me to start fabbing and doing some wiring behind it. All right, we have sound deadening in the back of the truck because I want to make sure this thing doesn't sound like a 95 Honda Civic. I'm also going to be adding a few pads down here, but we don't have to worry about that. After this, we'll start mounting and getting the amp and the LC2 ready to be put on. It is time for us to put the box in. Mickey's waiting for me on the other side of the truck because this thing is heavy and I won't be able to do it by myself. All right, it is time for us to put the PRV 8-inch subwoofers in. These things are massive. They're 500 watts RMS each, and they are gonna sound epic. So let's put them on. We have the subwoofer enclosure in place. We have all 4 subwoofers from PRV. We have an RS3200 bass amplifier, which is brand new. I don't even think it's out yet. And then we have the LC2. Next thing to do is the fuse. We're gonna put that on. We're gonna get power to everything, and we'll be able to start tuning and testing.
Wow. Is it working?
He's getting it dialed in.
Let's go! Oh, yeah! The whole truck's shaking. Bro!
That sounds so good,
Bro,
Ricky.
you gotta sit on this box.
No,
it's
no,
like
I'm
crazy.
I'm good. Look at that install though. Look how clean that is. Ricky, you're a master, dude.
I did okay. I did okay.
You did awesome. It looks great.
F-250 is done. Let's go take this thing for a drive. You ready?
Dude, I'm excited.
You got the tune set up?
Baby?
You got it all dialed in already?
Sure. Let's go.
See? We finally got a rig, baby! This dude is so sick.
Years with no tow rig, with no real tow rig. Our Ranger was our tow rig for a long time.
So we were towing with the Ranger, but whenever we had to use the big trailer, we'd have to go rent an Enterprise truck. Now we got our own. That's what I'm talking about. We did a ton of mods to this thing, and I cannot wait to get this thing loaded up. We've got a 2.5-inch lift kit in the front. We've got air ride in the back. We've got wheels, tires. We've got the over fenders on it. This thing looks gangster. We've got all new lighting on it. Ricky just put a sound system in it, and we got a train horn on it, which I kind of want to use. Like, maybe we get somebody with it. It was fun scaring Becky with it. I got Sean with it pretty good too. So we got an AFE power exhaust on it. You can kind of hear it from inside the truck. You can hear it.
Yeah.
Dude, before it was so freaking quiet. That's what else you helped. That was the first thing you did because you were out. Yeah, we did the exhaust.
Yeah, did the exhaust, the train horn, and the sound system.
Yeah. And I haven't even heard the sound system yet.
This thing's sick, dude.
This thing's sick, dude. This truck is sick.
It's perfect now.
I can't wait to go on freaking trips to the track with this thing now. It's gonna be so freaking good.
Our Ford F-250 is finally completed. We finally have a tow rig.
It is gangster. The lift kit, the wheels and tires, the over fenders, the lighting, the sound system.
And the train horn, baby.
Everything about this truck is epic, and I cannot wait to start hitting the track, hitting events, taking this thing across the country. It's gonna be sick. It turned out amazing. We finally have our own rig, boys.
It's beautiful too. It's comfortable. It's so comfortable.
You know what that means? It means we need to start hitting the track more. Let's do it. We need a trailer. We got all the cars we already need. We got the new rig. This thing's ready to bump, dude. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much as always for watching. See you guys later. Peace.